Getting everything set up. Do, do, do. And now I am live. Sound. Here, the sound turned off. I am now live. Let's see. Get everything kind of squared up here. My monitor's crooked. There we go. So we got 12 rows of customer wrap nickels left to go through. Start back checking the dimes. Nothing really. A few minor die chips. Nothing really to show. But I did get one nice, very dirty 1966 Roosevelt dime, which would make it into my book, a dirty dime book. So yeah, it's pretty much grossed out. So Saturday night, picked up 3 new subscribers. Thank you very much. Maybe if I get these done and finish back checking the dimes tonight, I could pick up. Actually, I'm going to the bank tomorrow. Maybe I pick up some more quarters only. If they have any, they're going to order me a box of nickels. I'll pick it up Thursday. So here's where we at. One war nickel, 43, 50, see, what was it, 53. Denver. What else we got here? The 56 Denver, I do believe. Yep. And extension for an RPM. The 56 Philly. And I think that one was the 59. Yep. So that's where we're at. Got more 50s than we do on the 40s. Somebody's already in here and gave me a like. Thank you very much. Second like. Or they came in and left. I want to show computer being in here. So last night I was trying to back check dimes because I'm having issues with my scope. I had to reconnect the USB port back up. And we got a dime in a row. We just picked up a dime. It's our 3rd dime this year in customer wrap. I'm curious now. See how many nickels I got in that row. I'm going to count 2. Let's see. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20. That's half a roll. I think one time I got like, oh, I missed one. One time I did, this before I started doing, really doing nickels on videos. I think I had like 3 dimes. Ended up being plus 20 cents. 8, 10, 12, 14. So we're going to be plus 5 cents in that one roll. Huh. So now I'm plus 15 cents in the year with nickels. And no nickels and quarters yet, or dimes and quarters. Sometimes that happens. So since that one had the dime, we're going to go ahead and hunt this roll. So I'm trying to finish out the 22D and the 21D nickels before I start any other tubes. And And there's a buffalo, which gives us, I think, buffalo number 3 of this hunt. Yep, that's exactly what it is. I ain't got a kill boat yet. Let's see. I'm trying to get them all together. So that gives us 3 buffs, 3 Pacific, and 1 kill boat. I mean, 1 piece. So looking for silver again. Looking for V nickels. We had that happen already this year. If you go back a couple boxes ago, I actually had a V nickel. And I actually met a guy who does metal detecting. He did agree with me. It was a most likely a metal detecting find because of this, because it was all splotchy. It was pitted real bad. So I'd like to get all this done tonight. I'm gonna go to the bank tomorrow anyway, and it'd be nice to take these coins back and get some quarters for tomorrow night. Then I won't go back until Thursday when my box of nickels come in. So I do have a box of nickels come in for Easter weekend. Now, if we have weather, it's supposed to be rainy on Friday. And so if that happens, look for me going live during the daytime for a little bit, probably on Friday. Now, I look for the nicer coins to put into tubes. I got a couple questionable ones already, which I may switch out down the road. So I'm going Friday. If the weather's good, I'm picking my son up. We're going to do some stuff in the backyard. And actually tomorrow, that's 21 Denver. That's one of the ones we're looking for. I go put flags in my yard for my new shed, so I know where I want to put it at. Just doing the back left corner of the building. So I got to measure out at least 12 feet from the property line out. And this is for the riding lawnmower, my table saw. And what's going to allow me to do is use that building as a mini woodworking shop as I need to build stuff. So now with the current nickel that I found the other night, we're up to 5 silver nickels this year. Well, this year about this time I had about 10 to 12 war nickels. Just don't remember. I didn't write it all down. Should have maybe. Gold's Baby's Brother. Hey, that's a cool name. Welcome in. Welcome in. Looking for any type of mint errors. This has got machine doubling going on with this. I think, is this the Denver? No, it's a 22 Philly. And that actually might be doubling. That may be a double die. Because if it's machine doubling, it all don't shift in one direction. You look at the M, the O, the N, the T, Monticello. Got some splits in them. I'll put that one off for research. So in our state, we have parishes, okay? Next to my parish is Livingston Parish. They don't have school this week. The kids don't. But here in East Baton Rouge Parish, the kids have school. And I thought they were all out for this week, but apparently not. That's got a bunch of crud on there. I don't see no RPM. We'll put that 62 back into circulation. A little spiky coming off the side of the building. Okay. On one. I can't sing. If I start singing, I might get banned. I'm going to scare everybody away from YouTube. In case of zombie attack, break glass and get me to sing. Scare them away. There's a few songs I can carry a tune, but I just don't do it. Oh. 25 Denver. $69S. I do keep all the S mints. So last year they made business strikes on the nickels. Larry's here. Hello, hello, hello. I'm looking for nickels. War nickels. Die chips on nickels. Anything doubling. Anything type of a mint error. The buildings, the die chips in the letters, die chips on the side of the building known as beehives. So that's what I'm doing. Got some luster left over, but it's not full steps. Okay, that's one row down. Let's go on to the next row. So that was the one with the dime in it. Some up a nickel. Never complain about it being up a nickel. And somebody's at home saying, hey, where's my dime at? Nothing there. Oh, it's in Denver, that's why. Let's start looking at the dates first. There's a 81p, decent shape. It's got some gunk on it. Don't even have any steps. The front look nice. Hey, when the front looks nice on these coins, and you turn over to the rear side, and it looks horrible. Okay, almost fell into the camera boom. Nothing there. It's all tore up. Okay, I don't think there's anything on here. No, Denver. Check the dates first. Philly. Most error coins occur on the Philly minted coins, not Denver. I think the last thing that I know of done in Denver was possibly a small date, 1982 copper coin. Boy, that'd be nice to find in a roll of pennies. Ah. Let's see. I'm trying to get my. There we go. I'm losing focus. I don't know how long I'll be on tonight. I really like y'all this done tonight. It's worn down. I'm trying to get stuff to keep hitting at the boom on the arm. Cell phone boom. So let me readjust everything. 10 people in here. How's it going? Hey, IT. So did you get that package sent off to me? There's the dirty looking coin. I'm going to do a dime. I found a dime on one roll already tonight. Some plus 5 cents. Cool. What I'm going to do once I get it, I'll do a splash. I need to figure out how to do a splash screen. And I may run it on the computer itself, a countdown timer. Hey, we got 24 Denver. I was not expecting that in customer wrapped. Where's my tube? Where's my tube for those? There they are. I'll do a countdown timer. More likely we're going to do the drawing on a Saturday. It'll be Saturday afternoon. '83 Philly, that's decent shape in a way. Let's put it back. I'm definitely going back. There we get the Fritos. Something I'm trying to keep myself awake. So one thing I love potato chips. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing. Denver. P89. I had a rough night last night. Didn't sleep well. So, guess I kind of need to blitzkrieg through all these, but then that's when you tend to miss stuff. I mean, so far, Nicholas not been yelling too many mint errors or varieties or anything like that. '96. Okay. So I'm exhausted right now. So I tell you, are you working tonight or are you off? I did it again. 2,000. That's one row down. That's second row down. There's a nice uncirculated one. I got some steps damaged. So when did I get full steps? Watch the mint mark on some of these dies on the older coins pre 2006. Dies would get filled in. The overlapping metals. Hit it again. Hit it again, harder, harder. Let's see. Bingo. Tonight was my usual fried chicken from the gas station with a large drink and some chips. And I'm still hungry. I'm still thirsty. Keep hitting the phone. You're on call. Uh, 74. I ain't checking my Littleton coin book, see what I need, but it's okay. I did it again. Some die chip there, but it's not that big. Yeah. Oh, it's there. Value damage nickel. That's my drink. Actually, I want to type that up on my Word doc program, and I'm going to start going back on sort of videos. I'm going to paste that. Now, this is machine doubling. I can tell already by looking at it. It's starting to shift. Yeah, definitely machine doubling. I did have a little educational coin coming up. I need to go get it. Gotta find it. Yeah, I took it out last night, I thought. Not there. Bought a war nickel that was polished. So you know the difference between a polish and one that's almost uncirculated. I thought I put it up here on this desk. Huh. I'll find it. Bought for a reason, because somebody cleaned it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Peace. Still no Killboat, which is odd. This is customer wrap though. IT didn't have to do that. Thank you. The only time it's going to get really hard is if I get somebody winning multiple times, then I have to go to a weighted postage. That's where the real expense is going to be at. But yeah, if everybody wins one time, that's okay. But if I'm doing a random comment picker, or I don't know, I may do a wheel. I have found a good wheel program that I like. Most of them don't use certain number of usage. And let's see if I go with talking about splitting up, half in May and the other half for my birthday. Let me get a little tiny beehive right there, but let's just see something else. This is going back in circulation. That reminds me, look at my scope. I got a portable scope. I need to take the magnetic charger off of and put on my headlamp so I can charge up the headlamp. So I need to take photos and post that so y'all know what kind of portable scope I have. Can actually it Bluetooth to you. Well, you have to turn the wireless part of your phone on, and it connects to your phone that way. And you take pictures with it. Magnify. You see all that on your phone. Okay, nothing. Okay. As Varsity rolls down. Let me go get some cold drink. I'll be right back. Give me a couple minutes. Plus, I'm going to grab my Fritos. Need some chips. Something to keep me awake. Sure, just one. Oh, I know. I think I know who did that nickel. I have to find it again. God dog it. I know where I put it at now. I may throw some BU wheat cents that I got. They're from the 50s. Okay, come back. Come back. I'll come back. Got me some chips. More Coke Zero. Coke Zero, yeah, Coca-Cola came out with the new Coke Zero flavors. It's cherry, float, sugar-free. Last year, oh, I missed a nickel. Huh. Last year, Dr. Pepper had, what was it? Blackberry flavored sugar-free. Oh, you can get regular too. Dr. Pepper. Blackberry was good. I'm not going to do it. We're done there. We're done in that row. Let's take a quick look at this dime that came out the row. Did we get anything on here? No, it's going to be Denver. This one came out the row. It's not me, it's YouTube. Nope. Let's see. You can let YouTube know since tell them you're having a problem. Tell them you're not getting notifications. $64. Philly is tore up. It can go back. $98. One more. So, went to the bank. And 2 checks came in from my retirement system. Yeah, I noticed that too. Even on my phone. We have a full-fledged die chip on the 2007. Between the E and the R. That's a full-fledged die chip. Dirty, but I'm keeping that one. So I did buy something on Amazon. Came in yesterday. I'm going. I gotta set up something first on the computer where I'm gonna be. I can make or I can cut inserts for these. Here's the die crack from the rim across the base. Looks like it stopped just right past the set of steps. Or it stops right before the steps. What year is this one? 2015. And we got a little bit of die chip between the E and the R. I don't know if that's one or not. There's my pointer. No, let me see. No, that's dirt. Okay. Can't man bring my stapler back in here. Actually, I picked up the Saturday. I went and picked up a 2007 proof set. So I almost got almost all the presidential dollars. I'm getting there. You know, to complete those two books. Here's a little die chip between the E and the R. And nothing else. It's not worth keeping unless there's something else on the back. Unless it's a full-fledged die chip, but it's not. Well, I can check up here at the top. It's dirty anyway. So, yeah, tomorrow when I get home, I gotta put stakes out in the backyard. Once the money's available, I gotta call it. There's another die chip between the. Look at that! Look at that! We got one between the two. Here you go. Here's a chip. There's another die chip right there. I'm pretty sure of it. Let me get the point out. Yep, that's definitely a die chip. And that's definitely a die chip. Cool. I don't find that often on the numbers. I really, really don't. Let me keep that one. Hey, Robert. Oh, my money! I can now get that one of those bags of pennies from Jersey. That's gonna be a fun hunt. $50 worth of pennies out of a bank bag. That's gonna be a crazy. $64. Philly. Hey, one Philly. Now here's the see, oh, decent detail, didn't get a scratch. A nice clear D, and you get a scratch across across the building. Ooh, I cannot wait. Tuesday, unless the weather goes bad, we will have not that Tuesday, Wednesday. First trip back to the moon in over, God, 30 something years, 40 something years. We have a 1941. I saw the date without even putting the scope. 41 Denver. Finally got a second 40s coin of the hunt. Dang, dude, that's great. Any Canadian coins in that bag? There's a 78. '84. They're missing about 5 coins from the time Queen Elizabeth became queen, and they put her likeness on the coins. I think it was about 5 or 6 Canadian coins by year. There's a couple of varieties I'm missing from that she's on. Dang. I think the most I had in one box here was 15 or 13, something like that. That's the December 2024. I was averaging about 2 per box before that. And that was tore up. Let me look in the back on that one. So yeah, I'm going to the bank tomorrow. That's worn dies. Do we have machine doubling on the back? Nope, just worn out, just a worn die. These are seen now. It's possible that can have been struck with a cap die, but the back was all mushy too. So for that to happen, you have to have a reverse cap die and the obverse cap die. And that'll make a significant amount of noise. There's a little tiny beehive. Don't shake it. Don't shake the nest. You might get stung. There are several varieties. 47, there's 3 different reverse designs. 85, there's 2 reverse designs. 67, they did different reverse designs on the coins. There are die clashes where it looks like the last number is hanging from something. There's a guy called Cad Collects that does. He's a Canadian coin hunter. He likes when he finds Lincoln cents, Canadian rolls. See, he could get rolls of pennies still up there. They originally started confiscating pennies, but people were complaining. They quit doing that. He still gets pennies looking for mint airs and stuff up in Canada. Huh. Oh, I had to laugh at somebody. We gotta wash our coin on the reverse. See, we're starting to wear down the design. We gotta wash our coin. Yep. Starting to wear down the obverse too. I think you put a tube out strictly for those. So this morning I get to work, grab my earbuds. They don't work. What they wouldn't even charge. I thought they were charged up. I have an cigarette that stays hot. That's what my dash cam is plugged into. And I plug into the back of that with a cable. Well, these my kids got me. It'll be 2 years coming up Christmas that they got them for me for Christmas. Well, the ones they got me, are dead. So I had to order a new pair today. Be here tomorrow. See, I remember the days ordering from Amazon and taking 3 to 6 weeks before you got something. Because he originally started out selling books. And I actually bought 2 books from Amazon. When was that? 95, I think it was. Robert, due to the cost of the stamps, we're going to do 2 drawings. We're going to do 2 giveaways. First half will be as soon as I get the coins from her within 3 weeks. And then on my birthday, oh, that's another thing. Everybody's going to have to email me their addresses. I just realized that. God dog it. We're going to have to email me their addresses. It's going to be fun. Recently. Almost at 9. There it is. I did get my OBW, my my bankroll wrapped due date nickels in. So there's going to be 2 of those on the giveaway, each giveaway. I'll tell you, you're going to get, it's the Philadelphia Minute. I may order a Denver roll. Let's see how much those are going for. That's a nice 1969. That's the second one of the hunt. Let's see something. Is that S? Maybe this looks different from the other one. Yeah, I know. But $100 something for a men's set? Come on. They even went back to the ones they still had from the previous years and jacked them up to 125 or however much it is. It's like, how can they do that? They haven't for sale for this much back then. Because I got an extra 24 set. I got an extra 2010 set. I'm holding on to them things. You know what I may do? I may do what Digging Dave used to do. He'll post his PayPal account and you can buy a roll of $50 for so much money. And if you got something, if you got silver or proof in NIFC, you got those coins. I need somebody came out the bank for me, put them on the back seat of my truck. And then I get them out, I can take them out of the box and bring them inside a few at a time. Look how dark this one is. 22 Denver. That's just all grudge. Oh, you're looking at $500-600 minimum for that penny. I think the proof, the 2005 proof's about $250 a piece, and I think the 24 is 100 and something. And depending if I want to try to get that mint set or not. Now they did announce. Oh God. When they go live with that stuff, I'm at work. I can't get in there and buy anything. I'm at work, so I'm gonna miss out. I emailed the mint director himself, asking is there any way they can increase the number of mint sets. I told you, so when y'all go live with those sales, I'm at work. I can't bid. I mean, I can't buy. Oh, I got a kill boat. Well, that ain't gonna make it to the machine. We're gonna try. One time when I used to work at McDonald's, I was picking up below the drive-thru window one night after we closed. I was doing maintenance work. Well, I go on Thursday night about 10 o'clock, clean all the vats, and then I go. First thing I do is go straight on drive-thru with degreaser. I'll wet it down, put degreaser down, and let the car scrub the tires, scrub the concrete. But when I was doing that, I pick up the change. I had almost $2 in change one time. I told them what's ever on the ground is mine. Well, we're halfway through. I did sign for that subscription, and he took all the subscriptions out. But yeah, if you don't mind me sending you money back, I can do that through PayPal. You have a better chance than I would of getting them than me. They're supposed to be doing another release of the half dollars, I heard. Sometime halfway in the year, or halfway into the fall. But I do know this. They will start minting the new quarters for next year, the new half dollars next year in November. So we'll get all new, it's going to be a new Kenny design on the half dollar. So did you get your half dollars for the, yes they are. They changed the design of Candy up. Did you get your 25 Denver and Philly set? If not, let me know and I'll send you one of each. A ball roll of each. I like the half dollar. I thought I was around here someplace. This goes on for submission. We'll rotate the die air. There's one I never showed y'all. I got an improper nil quarter right here. Let's see, I'm trying to find the dang half dollar. Where is it? Where's my $50? May have put it up. I might have already put it up. I think I might have already put it up. Oh, I did put it up. I put it up in the safe. So it's in a can or something around here on my desk. I move so much stuff around on this desk, I forget where I put stuff at sometimes. Here's a coin I never shown anybody I found. 68. 69. It's RPM south. You can see the top of you can see the split right there in the corner. This is dropped down south. That's why it's real thick. It's RPM 06 on the 69. I'm down to 5. It happens. People come in and give likes and they take them away. Hey, at least they're not dislikes. At least we got a war nickel out of this hunt. There's a 53 Philly. Isn't that the one I need? 53 Philly? I do believe so. I think it is. Hold on. Maybe I already filled it. I don't know. Yes, we have a filler for the book. 53 Philly. I need this from a book. It gives me a 51D and S and a 55 Philly. They got every nickel before 1962. We got a filler. So where's my red book? My red book. There's red book. How many remain in 53? $46.64 million. Oh, 644 million. Wow, I got that 53S before I got to Philly, and there's only 19.2 million minted of the Philadelphia 53s. That's crazy. So we're going to put that on top. This is 53 Denver. Yep. Put that with the 53 Denver. Now, one thing I lost when my hard drive died back in November is my friend's stuff. I was praising his collection he gave me, which I got to go back and start all over. But what I'm going to do, he's got a roll of Mercury and Barber dimes kind of put together. Is that I want to put those into flips of the item number. So I hand him the printout. He can look it up. Did get a coin that he has. Some rats got to a slab and chewed on it. Unfortunately, it broke through enough of the case. They had to regrade it. Coin came back a higher grade. So he gained about $80 in value. Came back a point higher thanks to the rats. There's some great coins in there I gotta go through. I gotta clean the slabs off. Like his grandson won third place in the Pinewood Derby. Oh, we got 48. D had to buy the 48S. I was gonna be my luck. I bought the 48S and watched me find one. I happened to meet with Blue Ridge about a 1950D. 2 weeks after I got the coin from him, I got one in change. Then I got one roll hunting, and I got bought another one for like half what I paid for, in much better condition. Might have a little tiny die chip right at the base of the E and the R. Puts the buffalo ahead by a head. You want to see some die chips on Roosevelt dimes? Go back about 2 years into my videos. Like in 2023, when did I start doing videos? 2022, I think it was. Oh, God, I got videos with massive die chips. You realize a die chip on a Roosevelt dime is going to be big for a small coin. But I have found some good ones in the past. But what's hard to get in decent shape and showing is the FS901. That's reverses the 68 proof dime on the 68, 69, and 70 at all the mints. Little small beehive, but not enough to keep. Oh, well, hold on. We got a die chip below the F. So we are keeping this one. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep this one. Die chip below the F. Anything up here? Nope. Nothing there. Oh, that's a new location for die chip. Yeah. Right there. We got a little tiny die chip. Right there. Oh, well, I'm not using my pointer. Yeah, I don't do that. I don't do that giveaway on a Saturday. Probably around 1 o'clock CST. Yeah, again, new 3 subscribers from the other night, from Saturday night. That was cool. Okay. Beehives have to occur on the building. If it's on a dime, it's not a beehive. This is a massive die chip. Send me photos. Hey, post a photo on Discord in the Roosevelt Dime section. I might start going through mine and post those on Discord. No, I like what Dirty Warriors did for me back in December with all those nickels that I got. He hardly ever comments on my videos. I comment on his stuff all the time. I need his address, so I lost his address. Lost his, I lost Let's Look Brad. That man, he's gone open up his own coin shop. He quit doing I think he does surveying on the side now. But it's wintertime. I think he'll be doing surveying partial once it gets a little bit warmer up north. Now, if you have the presidential, the Lincoln cent coins, with the Senate and the Capitol building, if you get a die chip on that building, that will be a beehive. Or the log cabin. That would be a beehive. The guy is Let's Look Brad. He's actually from Monroe, Louisiana. He lives up north, so in the wintertime he can't do nothing because of the snow on the ground. But he does survey work for like outdoor product, for like roads, buildings, and stuff like that. So he opened up a coin shop. I want to say he's in Minnesota. I don't remember. But he was working with one coin shop. He finally got his license and all that, and where to say he's at to open up a coin shop. He's done videos. He sent me from Australia. It's a crocodile, silver round, basically with a kangaroo in there. Oh, look, little tiny beehive there. Got one in the corner there, and then we got a nice little die chip below the E. Here, chip, there, chip, everywhere, chip, chip. There we go. There's the die chip right there. Actually, I need to change my mouse color. Okay. No. Stay. See if I can change my mouse color real fast. Give me a second. Where's the color at on here? I can't change the color. I'm going to tell me to change color. God dog it. Yeah, take some photos and post on Discord in the Roosevelt Dime section. I'll take a look at it. Oh, we got a little beehive right here. Can you see the pointer? Let's see. Let me see if it shows up on. I'll see mouse. Oh, look. I'm watching. It's slower on the. Yeah, I can see it on my screen. Okay. That's just all post-mint damage there. Yep. Tell you what, I wish I owned gumball machines put in stores. Like the coin store I go to out here near my house has these Pokemon balls. It's $1, right? Dollar and quarters. He owns those machines and all that. He buys stuff, puts them in and all that. He's actually got W quarters out of this gumball, out of the Pokemon machine. And he sold them. He sold them on. He gets about $30 on eBay for his. Is that damage or is that beginning of a cut? Let's see if we can focus on that rim. Let's see, where's that at? Right there. This is the fun part. I'm trying to figure out if that's a cut. Ah, it's damaged. You see the little indent on the rim. Okay, that's damaged. You know what? Put it in here. Must put in my little drawer sitting over there off to the side. Until I get power around to the shed, I want to bring extension cord to that shed. I want to use. That's a nice 76. Do I have one in the book? Yep. Yeah, those two checks are going to go into my other checking account. So I won't spend it by accident. Let me see out the way till I need it. Denver. Oh, there's the Denver one. Okay. Normally, I don't say do this, but let's just see. Sometimes this is just so like trash out of people's pocket right up in here. I'll clean that off just a little bit. Just a. So I'm not really scraping. I'm just pulling the junk off. I always say don't clean your coins, but in this case. There's a little bit of staining going on with this one. I'm going to let that one go. I don't want them stained. But see, I think of the kids getting their mom and dad's change, little bitty kids playing with it. You know, you worry about what's in that junk that can make them sick. He sells every now and then. When he gets a debit card, he puts them up on eBay. The guy that runs a coin shop near me, he's got them as much as $30 for them. He don't get them too often, but when he gets them, he pulls them out and puts them up on eBay. He probably gets about one every 3 months, maybe. I think it's K&M Collectibles on eBay. I'm not sure. You got like a little alligator icon. His wife does custom tumblers and all that. Like she's got a new LSU baseball one I need to go get. What time is it? Come on. Ooh. I don't know if you're into watches. I've been seeing ads on Facebook. The girl dresses golf. She custom makes watches by her own design. And she's got one with, oh, look at that die chip between the E and the R. Hello. Dirty or not, you staying with me? Maybe I get that off of rubbing alcohol. And I'm seriously thinking about, she's got one that's got like an eyeball in it. I'm seriously thinking about getting that. They're huge watches. I just want to get it because it's cool looking. She custom makes the holders and everything. She melts them down. She pours the cases up. Here we go. Got die chip tie in the U and the N end. It's not, it might be post-mint damage, but yeah, never mind, it's post-mint damage. God dog it. Got a slight smushed in, never mind. Nothing going on with this one. God dog it. I thought I had something cool there. I can't remember the name of her. Just if you scroll through Facebook, the shorts on Facebook, she's dressed as golf, but she custom makes watches, rugs. She has, if you got your car, she'll picture of your car, she'll weave into a rug for your room. Girl's got talent, but she gets negative hate comments on her stuff. 52. Need a 51. Come on. eBay. I like that. Probably more appropriate term for that one. Two goes before 53. Oh, I'm trying to get everything straightened up here. 53, 53, 52. What's this one? 56. Okay, there we go. Now I got everything straight. Denver. Nope. Oh, is that a die crack? Nah, I ain't worried about it. $63, is that? It's almost decent. Yeah, it's got scratches on the back. Man, the farther we get into the 2000s, the harder it's going to be finding nice coins in the 60s. And pocket change. Same thing with the early to mid 70s. They're getting harder and harder to get nice. Last three rolls. Last 3 rows. So as of now, the find is the 43 Philly War Nickel and the 53 Philly, which I need for my book. Okay. Last 3 rows. What the heck is that doing out there? Here we go. Get that out the way. That was all scratched up. I'm not gonna look at the reverse of the D's. This is earlier versions. That's where you're gonna find your die cracks at. And the different minute coins. So I did find my 2016 proof set, which has got the goes Jimmy Carter's coins coming out next year. They have to put his coin out. He's part of the 40 coin program for the presidential. Trump is trying to get them to add the other presidents to that series. So it'd be George Bush 1, because he's passed away. If they were to do that for next year, you will get 2 presidential coins. Be Jimmy Carter and President Bush number 1. You still have Clinton. You got Bush 2. There's a nice 1970s. See what the back looks like. Back's all tore up. God dog it. Why you keep losing signal, girl? When was the last time you rebooted your phone? I know this. I reboot my phone about every other day. Shoot, I'll play so many games. If I don't reboot every other day, my phone gets really, really laggy all of a sudden. So sometime tomorrow my new earbuds come in. I'll be happy. Right now I have to use the the headphones that plug into the base of the phone where you charge at. So I don't like. Speaking of that. I'll play games that if you don't reboot the phone every so often. And the worst one is Monopoly Go. If you do not reboot after playing that for a while, you will slow your phone down. You can't log into anything else other than Monopoly Go. But let's see if Parker, John Parker, has the coins that I need for the rest of the nickels. But he's going to gouge me on those. Right now, it's pets, and the last half of the pets is Hello Kitty. And I think we have a die clash. Let me see if that's trash or what is that? That's something going on at the base of his neck. Got something going on right up in there, and I can't make out what it is. Oh, it's trash. Hot dog. Keelboat. I keep looking for the double dies on this coin. Nope, it went away. God dog it. I think it's supposed to be on the handshake or peace nickel, but I'll check both of them anyway. There's a 64. Knocked in rim. Denver. Tell you what I might do. I probably will go get quarters tomorrow. I got the money on me to do it. I don't have to worry about going to the dimes. Wednesday night, we do the quarters tomorrow night. 10 rows ain't nothing. You know that. Wednesday night, I want to raise this stuff up. We got all this cleared off. I got a Lincoln Cent book in there from 2009 through 2025. So I put my proof set and the mint set out of my books and put it with these. It's got the reverse proofs. It's got the it's got everything in there. The enhanced mint set, penny. Don't want to get the whole set and get it graded. There's not one graded coin for the enhanced set. So that one, I'm willing to maybe fork out the money to join PCGS. Let them grade it, or send grade collections and have them send it off for grading and sell it for me. When it comes back with a good grade. There's a 3069S. And you see how the 6 starting to wear down? So it's beginning to die wearing down right there on the 6. That's 3 of those. Now, if I would known back then about the OBW roll that came through, or we had an OBW roll at McDonald's that came through. I want to say it was 68S. And I wish I would have kept that roll. It's stamped, what was it? CNB City National Bank. That's another thing I'm collecting. If you get any old bank rolls, see like this one, was done by New York Bridge Authority. I'm starting to collect bank rolls like that. Yeah, somewhere my dad thinks he has a set. When I was a kid, I belonged to Louisiana National Bank. And they actually had their own rolls made up too. And I think he said he's got some put up. They may be up in his attic. He's not sure. So we got to get my son to go up there and go look in boxes for those. That's history. Well, there's still no 2009s. We got 124 Denver so far. Which I don't expect Denver ones in customer rep rolls, but yeah, one so far. So that's cool. Well, I told Eric, the last time I got on his auction shop for the coins, I wanted the bank wraps after they've been emptied out. He's supposed to be sending me some in this. I got a shipment from him just shipped out. I got notice today. And I actually need a binder for that stuff. Denver, 20 Philly. I'm trying to figure out how to get 3 cameras work at one time on my computer. Or at least 2. Because I want one facing down so I can see when I'm going to open up rolls. So I'm not. One person put that one time on the quarters that you're lying on the video. Still no speared bison. So the bison are winning with Pacific View and second, and a tie between the Peace and the Keelboat. I've thought about it, but it's too expensive for the giveaway. I actually have a proof set. Let's see, what year is that proof set? Oh man, it's coming out the bag. That's a mint set, 1970 Denver. Another 70 uncirculated set. $69 uncirculated. Maybe this is it. I fell out. Those are the mint set. I thought about this as a giveaway, but it's too expensive. Thought about doing that, but it's too expensive. Here's that coin. 1960. I thought about that, but I changed my mind. That mint set's like about $75 right now at the pro. I'm not. It's too expensive. Just a $50 alone, and that uncirculated is probably a $90 coin. Oh, we got the mosquito truck. See, they spray for mosquitoes at the wrong time. Mosquitoes already quit flying around once it gets dark. They need to spray like right around 5:30, 6 o'clock. Is when they need to start spraying. And they wait till it gets dark, but they only got so many trucks. Now in the past, when we've had like bad rainstorms, which I think is why they're spraying now, because we got rain coming in. We had some today. Is that stuff was settled down in the standing water, and any mosquitoes that have laid eggs or whatever, or laying eggs, the eggs will die in the water, standing water. That's why I got to do work in my backyard, because I got standing water. Probably doing that Friday morning. Now I got 4 proof sets sitting over there. I'm going to build a frame for them things. We're on the last row for this hunt. IT, you're going to get something special back from me for helping me with this giveaway. Wish you lived here wish you lived here in Baton Rouge so I could just give it to you personally. I have found SMS nickels in here before, in rolls before, but I haven't found those in a long time. I actually had one, did not even know it until I started going through that shoebox I had originally. Now I compared it to an SMS set that I bought from the coin shop. Here's a 67 SMS nickel. Then I found a proof nickel. No, it wasn't a proof. It was no, I didn't. Thought I did. 63. D. Where you live at again? Just don't type it in chat. Just tell me on Discord. Keep forgetting. Never mind. I'll just wait till your package coming down though. Never mind. Don't be me. Yeah, I may, if I can get the bank to load the box of $50 up for me, I may get them load me a box of $50, and I'll do a sale of $15 per roll. And wherever I find that rope, whereas the NIFC or proof or silver, you would get. That's right, North Carolina. I remember that now. Hello, we tiny beehive. Beginning of a beehive. Actually, look at this. You got your beehive starting here. Here's the dye break right there. I can see where there's a thin razor metal right there. It's got knocked over, but I'm not going to keep that one. I like it. It's hard to see, but when I turn my nickel, I can see that where it's bent over just a little bit. You know what I haven't been checking for is die chips in the railing. I keep forgetting to do that. Well, I know this. They activated 3 Marine Corps amphibious assault groups. My nephew's assigned to a Marine Corps rifle company, but it has not affected him yet. There are 3 assault groups heading right now to the Red Sea. I guess it's going to be a staging area. I don't know. They don't want to say that, but so let's pray that this stops soon before it gets worse. The only way he would go if they went full-scale invasion with the Marine Corps. Right now, it's just the amphibious assault groups, plus what troops they got already in the Middle East. I do know this. They have tanks rolling to port of New Orleans. East Coast, Biloxi, not Biloxi, Mobile, Alabama. They got the ability to load those things onto transport ships. We've had them roll through Baton Rouge on flat cars. And a lot of these are coming, the ones coming through Louisiana come from Fort Polk. Fort Polk they have actually a tank command center. And they probably pull about half the tanks out of that base to go there. And there's no king protest. Donald Trump said, I didn't realize my job was in jeopardy. Thank you for protecting me from any kings that are trying to invade the country or something like that. People are mad that he's doing this war. But Iran's been firing on ships, attacking shipping in Strait of Hormuz, launching missiles at Israel. We're into the final few coins. So thanks to everybody who came out tonight. Thank you for all the likes. And I don't know I hope I may have picked up another subscriber too. Ooh, we got another little beehive. I like those actually. I think of those that like a downspout, water come out of a water spout off of the side of a building. So yes, the find of the hunt will be the war nickel and the 1 coin I needed for my book, the 53 Philly. That's going to be the finds of this hunt. Not bad for 20 rolls of nickels. So everybody have a good evening. I am going to get off. I don't know if I'm going to search these dimes or not. But I tell you, if you take photos of that dime and put them in there, I like to see those. I love die chips, you know that. So everybody, y'all have a good evening, and if you travel anywhere, well, actually, if I get quarters, I will be on tomorrow night. If it's raining. So I go put flags out in my yard for my new shed. I'm doing that tomorrow night. And hopefully it don't rain tomorrow so I can do that. So until then, y'all have a good evening and enjoy the rest of your night. Stop. Let's see if I get any new. Oh, uh-oh.